स्वागतं नमः सर्वेभ्यः। प्रार्थनया प्रारम्भं करोमि। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। हरिः ओं तत्सत्। अस्तु, गतकक्ष्यायां वयं श्चुत्वसन्धेः किञ्चित् अभ्यासं कृतवन्तः। उदाहरणान् दृष्ट्वा किञ्चित् एते उदाहरणानि अत्र सन्ति, दृष्ट्वा किञ्चित् ज्ञातवन्तः। किं तत्? सकारस्य अथवा तवर्गस्य स्थाने, तवर्ग इत्युक्ते त थ द ध न, तवर्गस्य स्थाने यदि सामीप्यं शकारस्य अथवा चवर्गस्य अक्षरस्य साम्यम् अस्ति तदा सकारः शकारः भवति, तवर्गः चवर्गाक्षरः भवति इति ज्ञातं। करेस्पाण्डिङ्ग्, okay, there has to be a correspondence. Takara goes to chakara, thakara goes to chakara, like that. There are other rules why takara will go to dakara and then go to jakara, but the transition is never directly from takara to jakara. There is a second rule which will apply to take takara to dakara and then dakara to jakara, like that. So sometimes it appears as if takara is going to jakara in the equations that we see above. That is because of another sandhi playing a role, etc. Okay, so sometimes takara goes to dakara, sometimes reverses back to takara, and then takara goes to chakara. So there are little bit of what you call mathematical movements. We will slowly, after we have studied the set of Vyanjana Sandhis, we will actually be able to appreciate that a little bit. At this time, I don't want to complicate your life. I just want to hint that there are some movements within the group, and basically from harsh to soft. This takara and thakara are harsh, and dakara, dhakara and nakara are soft. Okay, so you can yourself see the th and th have a little bit explosion in the mouth, whereas the na is a little bit more soft. There is not that kind of air explosion involved. Though Mahaprana has some extra air, it is not like tha. It is dha is a little more soft. So you know that. So there are reasons why harsh letters move to soft letters and soft letters move to harsh letters due to neighbor influences. And then there are reasons why column switching happens. This Chutva Sandhi is a no, column in the sense in the picture. Okay, it is more like a row switching in the way we learn. We learn it as ka, kha, ga, ga, nya, cha, cha, ja, ja, nya as rows. No, so row switching is what is happening here. That is the sakara and tavarga row switches to shakara and chavarga, like that. Okay, so that's what we learned. When there is the influence of shakara chavarga letter in its neighborhood. Okay, so as we saw, purva arpara, this can be purva arpara, that it will be in the opposite side. Okay, all right. This third column that is shown is only the switch of this first column. Second column, what is shown will remain in place. Okay, all right. So I have put that picture here so that we have some reference again. Okay, and here we have some practice today. Abhyasah asti idanim. Shutva sandehe. Shutva sandhi iti hal sandehe rupamasti. Yes, Bhagini. Is there a question? Sorry. Okay, I think there was a. हल् सन्देहे एकः भागः तत् हल् इत्युक्ते व्यञ्जनम् इति संज्ञा, पाणिनीयसंज्ञा, व्याकरणसंज्ञा अथवा व्यञ्जनसन्धिः इत्यपि वक्तुं शक्नुमः। परन्तु बहवः इस् देयर अ क्वेश्चन?
Sorry for interrupting, but in that number 7, taj gyatva, that takaraha jakaraha bhavati.
Please kindly listen to what I said. Okay, so I said that sometimes takara becomes dakara and then dakara becomes jakara, and to us it looks like takara is becoming jakara in a collective. Okay, there is a progressive action of two sandhis there. Okay, please let me proceed. So we have the abhyasa here. Okay, so usually when you are asked to join two words, already the form of the word will be in its ready form for some particular sandhi. When they ask shishus plus shete, they have already taken shishu through some transformation to come to shishus, and from there they are asking what is the sandhi. So normally this shishus is not a form that you directly utilize, right, in the words. You know that shishuhu is the form. Okay, so shishus is the partially transformed form of shishuhu, and from that they are doing the shete addition to come to the schutva part of the sandhi. So we have to now what you call not always worry, oh this is not familiar, etc. Slowly as we learn the sandhis, these intermediate forms start becoming familiar to you. So you know that there is a shishus, shishur, these kind of variations for shishuhu. Like that you will kind of learn. As we learn both Vyanjana Sandhi and Visarga Sandhi, they are like companions. We will learn those things. So, so it is now ready for the Shchutva action. So Sakara and Shakara is present. So condition for Shchutva is met. Okay, Shakara is a second column element and Sakara is a first column element. So Sakara has to also change to this Shakara. So like this we have to answer. So Shishushete, Shishushete. The Sakara is gone from the output. A new Shakara comes. So we press it because there is double of them. So we say Shishushete. So there are 4 Shakaras in Shishushete. She has a Shakara, Shu has a Shakara, and Shete has double Shakara. So the result will be Shishushete. So one example I just opened up for you. So it's a very interesting word. You see, 4 Shakaras are there in one word, and still it makes a very nice pronounceable word compound, sandhi compound. So here, what is this meaning? The baby sleeps. The baby sleeps. That's what this word means. Actually, this is not really a word. This continues to be 2 words in the grammar because sandhi is not making 2 words one word. Sandhi is just joining them to pronounce together. Samasa makes 2 or 3 whatever separate words into one word. Samasa makes that, not sandhi. Okay. After sandhi also 2 words remain. It is just appearing in the joint. We can split it. Okay, if we know how, we can reverse it. Okay, so now there is crowdsourcing of some of the answers for the remaining. Very straightforward. So Ramas Shalam, what would be the output?
Ramashalam.
Correct. Ramas Shalam. Similar to Sakara Shakara change. This is also Sakara to Shakara change in the presence of a Shakara. Okay, one thing you should remember. The first 2 examples, the influencer, the Shakara that is there in the beginning of the second word, also happen to be Shakara. The influencer can be another party also from this column. Influencer can be anybody, but the influence change will be corresponding. So this arrow is corresponding. Okay. All right. Remember that. Okay. Sanjayaha.
Sanjayah.
Sanjayaha. So the
Sanjay.
cha cha ja ja nya, this letter will appear in place of na to. So Sanjayaha. So this is very important in Sanskritam. In other languages like Hindi, Marathi, etc., we don't so much use this, or even in Kannada in our own script. We don't use this nyakara. Okay, so we end up putting Chandrabindu, etc. In Sanskritam, there is a very careful process where the Chandrabindu or the Anuswara Bindu, not Chandrabindu, sorry, Anuswara Bindu appears only under certain conditions. Okay, that we will study as Anuswara Sandhi and learn that. That is separate. Okay, and this in this case, it remains as the 5th Nasika letter of the Gana, Sanjayaha. Okay, very good.
Mahodaya, Namapadam. Sanjayah Namapadam.
नामपदम् अत्र पदस्य आन्तरिक व्यवस्था तत्र
Ramashalam मतलब Okay. Meaning
Ramah shalam gacchati. Ramah shalam gacchati.
shalam, school. Okay.
School, to the school. Okay. Somebody's microphone is making a lot of noise. Chitra Bhagini, can you hold the microphone little undisturbed place? A lot of crackle noise is coming through. Huh? Thank you. Sat Janaha. Sajjanaha. Here what happened?
Sajjanah.
Both the row and the column change happened. Okay, notice that takara went to jakara. Now that is not really directly corresponding. That is because actually in showing this, Samskrita Bharati actually showed the previous form of Sat before the first transformation. Actually, before the Chutva takes place, this first changes to Sad plus Janaha due to Jashtva, which we are going to study quite pretty immediately. Okay, that's why some of the teachers are actually asking Samskrita Bharati to mention that if possible, so that we can teach that way. Then Sad Janaha becomes Sajjanaha. Then there is a correspondence, the to ja. Sajjanaha. Ghosha plus Ghosha. So I was telling you this Karkasha and Mrudu part. The columns Ka, Ka, Gha, Ga, Nya is split into two segments called Aghosha and Ghosha. Ka and Kha columns are Aghosha, and Ja and Cha, Cha, Ja, those Cha, Cha, Ja, 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 Nya. These three columns are Da, Dha, Dana, or even Ga, Gha, Nga. Those elements are all Ghoshas, we call them. Because there is a voicing in them. Ghosha means with voice. Aghosha means without voice. It's more like air and explosion. Okay. So there is a bit more work for the voice box. Okay. So that's why we are called Ghosha. So Tat Chaya.
Chaya.
Chakara with Chakara Mahaprana. So Alpa Prana Chakara, Mahaprana Chakara. Tat Chaya. Simply again, that shadow. Okay. Sajjanaha means true person or a good person, like that. Okay.
Sir,
Yes,
one
Bhagini.
question, sir. Only this is not about the Sandhi, but that whatever you mentioned just now about the Ghosha and Aghosha, like we are having that Mahaprana and Alpa Prana where you expel less air and more air.
I will.
Like
I have a. In the coming presentation for the second class, I will introduce you to that concept more clearly. Okay, stand by.
Okay, sir. Okay, yeah.
Etat cha. What is it?
Etat.
Takara to chakara. Okay. Actually, in this case, what happens? Forward, backward, and then shtutva happens. Etat becomes etad. Etad again becomes etat, and then etach. Like, but anyway, for us, etacha, this two. This simply means this two. Okay. Remember, guys, two words that are joined into a sandhi need not necessarily have some phrase meaning. Because in a big sentence, in a Kavi's Kavya, in a big sentence that he uses in a verse, sometimes two neighbors need not immediately be associative. Okay? Oh God, so much noise.
Sir, can you request everybody to mute themselves, please? Everybody should be in mute. Too much of noise is coming, sir.
I'm muting everyone. Okay, I will ask them to unmute for answering. So the etat cha goes to etad cha, reverses back to etat cha, and then etat cha, like that. So one is jastva, chartva, some processes are there. We will learn those. Okay, sat chit. What is the answer? Satchit. Chakara again. Satchit. So in most cases, it is simply changing to the Chavarga corresponding letter. In one case only, we saw there is a softening. Janaha. Sat Janaha. Sat Janaha. Okay. So if this second letter is already a Karkasha, then there is no change. Okay. It remains Karkasha, or what you call Aghosha. Okay. Like that. Okay. Tat Jvalati. Tajjalati. Again, here softening is there because of Jakara. Softening. Tajjalati. That burns. Okay, some deepa or something like that. Tajjalati. Vidyut jihvaha. Jakara again. Okay, Vidyut jihvaha. So jakara, jakara. So the tongue of the flame or the lightning you can take in this case. The tongue of the lightning. So the bolt of lightning. Beautiful word for that. Vidyujjihvaha. Okay. Brihatchatram.
Brihatchatram.
Chakara. This remains as a Karkasha Vyanjana. So takara to chakara. Brihatchatram. Aghosha plus aghosha. See, what I am doing here is giving you a hint when the softening and when there is a har. So here I pointed out, few other places also it is there. 2 places I pointed out. So because the takara is in the neighborhood of a aghosha chakara, the switch is also to a aghosha chakara. Whereas there, tasat janaha, the takara, aghosha, was in the neighborhood of a ghosha, so the ghosha rules. So takara changes to a ghosha letter, dakara, which anyway it would have happened by default, then changes to jakara. Okay, all right.
Mahodaya, one doubt, Mahodaya.
Huh.
In the exercise what we are doing, tat chaya you have said. And here also the last one, brihat chatram. In both the cha should we replace it by the first aghosha or the second cha?
Bhagini, see. This letter is a alpa prana, takara. So it switches to the alpa prana aghosha, ta to cha, like that. Okay.
Second cha we have to write, no?
Bhagini, the takara, listen to me. The takara changes to chakara, which is its own aghosha alpa prana, takara to chakara. Okay. Whether it is in the presence of chakara or a soft chakara. You saw both examples.
Yes. Thank you. I got it. First ta, first cha. Okay. Thank you.
You see the 2 examples. Etat cha is with a alpa prana chakara influence. Tat chaya is with a mahaprana chakara influences. In both cases, the takara remained alpa prana chakara. Okay?
I thought corresponding to the cha.
I am moving on. Please. Now they are giving a slightly more challenging one. Usually joining is less challenging for us. Usually we'll have some 4 or 5 sandhi joins and 4 or 5, usually 5 plus 5. Okay, I'm giving a little hint of the exam aspect also. So sandhi join is usually little less challenging because the letters will be familiar to us, what neighborhood, etc. In the split, first you have to know where the split is. So that challenge exists. So you have to carefully observe. You have to look for familiarity of what you pronounce and then know, okay, Vishnu is one word, Chalayati is another word. So sandhi is here. So that is the first process in sandhi split. And then you should know, okay, Vishnu is the original form, Chalayati is the original form. So Vishnu plus Chalayati, and we know Vishnu becomes Vishnus in the Visarga process, and Sakara changes to Shakara. So Vishnus Chalayati. So Vishnus plus Chalayati, and you can actually write further Vishnu plus Chalayati if you wish. Okay, but you should at least show the first sandhi reversal, then you will get your marks. If you show the subsequent one, that is very nice. Okay, so that you show the final complete split also. It's a skill that we should develop. Okay, so Vishnus plus Chalayati, S plus Ch. Here I have only shown the final step reversal. Okay, so technically this Vishnus comes from Vishnu Chalayati. So Vishnu drives or runs. So obviously the word, not any car or anything. So Vishnu Chalayati. If you take it in the deep sense, if it's some simple person by the name of Vishnu, it is a car driver. No problem. Okay. Guninjayaha. Gunin nakara. Gunin jayaha. Gunin jayaha. Okay. Yes, Mahodaya.
If you in exam, if you write this Vishnu's Chalayati is more than enough, or you have to write it in bracket from Visarga Sandhi?
You can write what you know. You write. It is enough if you write Vishnu's plus Chalayati and identify it as a Chutva Sandhi. It is enough. That is the bare minimum. If you do anything extra, is bonus. Okay, good for you.
Okay.
Yeah. Since we are trying to not so much as worry about passing the exam, write the things that you know. Okay, no problem. Be bold about it. But don't go around giving all the rules of Shutva Chandi next to it. I mean, do the balance, that's all.
Very good. Thank you. Dhanyawad.
Okay, because some people have done that also, I'm saying. In my invigilation, in my correction exercise, I have seen, but that's nice. I appreciate personally, but some people may get irritated. Why is going on and on like that? So, Suhrid Jagama.
Suhrit
Suhrid plus Jagam
Takara. Takara. Okay, Suhrit
turns
plus
to
Jagama.
Jastva Sandhi.
Correct. First Jastva, then Chutva. So you can explain that if you want. You can show it as first reversal as Suhrid plus Jagama, then the next reversal as Suhrid plus Jagama. Here actually it is showing both Chutva, and that has been the method so far in the way they have explained. But as a technically knowledgeable person, it is okay to say this one is Chutva and Jastva reversal. Like that you can mention. Okay. Huh. Suhrid Jatayuhu.
Suhrit plus
Jatayu.
So here you can write Suhrid Jatayuhu is enough, or you can write Suhrid plus Jatayuhu and mention both. Okay, Suhrid plus Jatayu, Suhrid Jatayuhu. Both places it is enough if you just reverse the first step, but here they have shown both, because they have shown both steps from the joining part. I am showing the final step for the split part. In fact, if you see the exercise end also, they will go with this method. Though they haven't introduced the Jastva technique yet, somehow they are including it under the banner of Chutva currently, because the column change is what they are looking. But if you go back, you saw corresponding also written. So there is no correspondence between Takara and Jakara. So the question will arise. So that's why I'm explaining. Okay. Nadischa.
Suhrit means what? Pure heart, is it?
Friend.
Nadi plus Cha.
Nadi plus.
Nadis
Nadis plus Cha. Okay. Nadihi Cha. Okay. Nadis plus Cha. Rivers to. Anyat Chatram.
Anyat
plus Chatram. So Takara to Chakara. Vipacha.
Vipat plus
Vipat plus Cha. Well done. Sat Shaktihi.
Sat plus Shaktihi.
Sat plus Shaktihi. Uchatanam.
Ut plus Chatanam.
Ut plus Chatanam. So what are the meanings? Let me give some meanings because some people want that. Anyat Chatram means another place of stay. Okay, and then or another umbrella also can. So I think another umbrella say. Vipat Cha, or danger to like that. Sat Shaktihi, true strength. Okay, or strength of truth, that can also be taken. Uchatanam, exiling someone or removing someone from a group. Uchatanam. Okay. Tajjivanam. Tat plus Jivanam. Tajjivanam. Okay. That life. Like I said, we can take a together meaning, but that is finally what the Anvaya you have to do and then do the correct meaning. You should not try to translate pieces of words, but for now to understand, I am doing it. Okay.
Sir?
Sir,
Suhrid Jagam, how would you translate that? And Suhrid Jatayuhu.
Correct. Good. I missed translating
2,
that.
3 and 4, sir.
So Gunin
Even
Jaya.
first and two also, sir. Tell me 1, 2, 3, 4 meaning, please.
Vishnu Chalayati, first one.
So Vishnu Chalayati. I explained, you guys are not listening. I am getting a little upset. Okay. I am explaining, you guys are not listening. You are asking the same question again immediately. There is a recording for those who are not listening. Okay. I am going to answer only those who are listening. Gunin Jayaha. So Gunin means somebody with a good character. So somebody with a victorious character, something like that could be the meaning extracted in this sense. Okay, so similar to Sanjaya, one with proper victory. So one with a qualitative victory, one of a quality victory, one who is capable of winning with quality. Guninjaya, something like that. Okay, that kind of. So some Gunin or some is a proper upasarga. Here Gunin is applied as an upasarga sense to this Jaya to extract a name. Okay. Suhrit means a friend in normal sense. But somebody like they said, it also means one with a good heart. One always hope that a friend is one with good heart. So the common Rudhi artha for Suhrit is a friend, but the what you call analytical meaning through analysis is a good-hearted fella. Or a lady. So good-hearted person. So Jagama, so some good friend proceeded, went like that. Okay. And then Suhrit Jatayuhu means the friend who was Jatayu, then by the bird by the name Jatayu. You guys know Jatayu. So I don't need to explain all that. So that's what. Okay. And then Tat Jivanam and all we have explained. Okay. Let's move forward. Shtutva Sandhi. अस्मिन् स्तरे शिक्षास्तरे अस्माकम् अपेक्षा एतदस्ति यत् भवद्भिः यद् शब्दं न ज्ञायते तर्हि आन्लैन् माध्यमेन तस्य अर्थस्य स्वीकारः कर्तुं शक्यते भवद्भिः इति एक्स्पेक्टेशन् अस्ति. तो कृपया don't misuse this interaction session for very silly things that you can actually find out. Okay. Let us focus on the sandhi aspect of what we are trying to learn. Okay. So Shtutva Sandhi is the next sandhi we are going to learn. Okay. Read the following examples. Mallinathena Kumara Sambhavasya Brihattika Likhita. So by Mallinatha of the Kumara Sambhava Akriti Brihat Tika Likita. So we can almost recognize there is Brihat and there is Tika. We know Tika means some kind of commentary. Okay. And of course, in the way we use in local languages, it's like criticize or something. No, here it simply means a critical commentary, not any negative commentary. It's a critical commentary. Brihat means a huge one. That means not a tiny opinion piece. It is a very broad, okay, almost verse by verse. Analysis has been done to explain the not only the tatparya or the artha, also the grammar points. Mallinatha is a brilliant commentator. His commentaries on Kalidasa's works are the reason why sometimes we get the sense of Kalidasa a little bit better also. So he's much loved. He's not. He's more from this last few centuries type of guy. Maybe from Vijayanagar era. Okay. Brihat Tika Likhita. So by him, a massive treatise or commentary of Kumara Sambhava is written. So Saha Uttankanam Karoti. Uttankanam. So there are some new sandhis happening in these places. Okay, Brihat plus Tika. So earlier we saw Shakara Chavarga influencer. Here we are having a different influencer. Okay, this is called Shakara Tavarga influencer. For same Sakara Tavarga set, the influencer changes to Shakara Tavarga, a different row in our Kakagaganya table. So when this happens, this stu letter or Sakara Tavarga letter switches to Shtu letter. So that's why it's called Shtutva. Shtu is Paninian title for this Shakara and Tavarga. Stu is Paninian title for Sakara Tavarga. So Stoho Shtuna Shtuhu is his formula. Very simple. From of the sto by the association of Shtu letter of the stu letter by the association of Shtu letter, Shtu happens. That's all he says. Okay. So stu changes to Shtu is all that he says. Then he has lot of paribhasha to say which row to use, how to change, which column, which element to use, etc. That of paribhasha. Okay. Savarnya, all those things he explains in other formulas which are common for all sandhis and other places. Okay. Okay. So Saha Uttankanam Karoti. Ut plus Tankanam. Patangaha. So he types. Simply that means he types. Patangaha Akashe Uddayate. Ut plus Dayate. You can say Patanga as a moth. Sometimes we use it also. Butterfly. Is there a question? Yeah. Moth or butterfly. No, sorry, okay. Sorry. So Patangaha Akashe Uddayate. So it flies in the sky. Ramena Dhanushtankarah kritah. Dhanushtankarah. Dhanushtankarah. Okay. Dhanus changing to Dhanush, and then that is the change happening there. Okay. Ramena. By Rama, the sounding of the bow is done. Sounding. Tankara means that twang of the bowstring. Okay. So by Rama, the twang of the bowstring was carried out. Kanya Shodasha Kupat Jalam Anayanti. Kanyas Shodasha. Kanyaha Shodasha becoming Kanyas Shodasha becoming Kanyash Shodasha. So Shatkona Shakara in change of the Sakara. Kupat Jalam Anayanti. So 16 young girls from the well water they bring. Okay, Butler translation. Balika Shodha Vibhaktaha. So Shodha means 6 groups. 6 groups in that way. Shodha. So Balikas Shodha, Balikas Shodha Vibhaktaha. So the girls in a school or some place are grouped into 6 different segments, something like that. Patad Damarukam, you can't see it very clearly. It is a simple Alpaprana Dakara with Alpaprana Dakara. Patat Damarukam becomes Patad Damarukam. Okay, so softening also happens in addition to row change in the table. Okay, so the falling drumlet he grabbed. Damaru, you know, it's a hand drum. So Shiva's hand drum. Okay, so Damarukam he grabbed. So Kap Pratyaya has been added to Damaru. Tad Dolayamanam Asti. Tat Dolayamanam Asti. That is about to fall. The Dolayamana is swinging. Okay, may not be about to fall. Maybe you should say that is swinging. Okay, so that is swinging. Is Asti. Okay, Dolayamanam Asti.
Mahodaya, the second one, Uttanganam, are there 2 sandhis? Uttanganam.
There is Ut plus Tankanam.
That Tankanam again, can there be another sandhi?
See, every word in Sanskritam is a coagulation of dhatu with pratyaya, etc., etc. Okay, so there are internal sandhis in generating. At this level, we are going to split at the first level of 2 parts of a normal word. Okay.
Okay.
We are not going to go behind Tankanam to see what is the genesis of Tankanam, from how did Tankanam Vyutpati happen, what kind of Prakriya happened. We are not going behind that. But you are very correct, because you see the Kakara Vargasya Anunasika Varnaha Nga and then Ka. So there is some Anunasika process that has taken place is clear to you. Okay, but we are not going behind that. We are just staying at Utu plus Tankanam.
Yes. Anuswara plus Anunasika changes to Anuswara becomes Anunasika no later. That's why I thought. In the examination, only Ut plus Anganam.
Correct. That's enough. Okay. So the Sandhi words printed in bold type above are split as follows. Now we already did this, so I'm not going to spend time here. So they have just shown it here, what is happening there. Okay, nothing new. Even as we spoke, we did that work. So we will skip over this. So we will understand the rules in simple terms. This picture is very helpful. When Sakara and the letters of Tavarga come before or after, remember guys, but most examples you will see before type. Okay, most Laukika examples at the level we are studying happen to be before type. But in a Prakriya sense, when there is a Vyutpati analysis done, after also is possible there. Okay, so Shakara and Tavarga, so come before or after Shakara and Tavarga, this column. The former, that is the Sakara Tavarga, is replaced by the latter respectively, correspondingly. That is the respectively. So that means tha to ta, tha to tha, like that. So when you say tha to da, that means tha to da has happened, then da is generated. Tha, da. Like that it goes. Okay. And usually Alpaprana switches to Alpaprana, Mahaprana Thakara would switch to Mahaprana Dhakara, and then soften Soften first and then join. Dhakara would then join dhakara from thakara, like that. Not that there may be an example for every combination. The most popular combinations are the examples you will see. Okay, some of them have very rare examples. Some of them may not have any usable real world word. Okay. Huh. In the table, when any of the letters in the first column comes before or after any of those in the second, the letters in the first column are replaced by those in the third. They have simply explained the picture in this sentence. Same thing. But the easiest way to remember, you will see as you guys yada bhavadbhihi idanim kovida stare api patitva tadanantaram kinchit ashtadhyayi paddhatyaha praveshah bhavati yesham तैः पाणिनिः बहु प्रियः भवति सः एतत् सर्वम् एकस्मिन् वाक्ये एव वर्णयति स्तोहष्टु नाष्टुः स्तोहश्चु नाश्चुः that's all his formula, very simple. 95% of the sandhis are covered under that one single very easy to remember verse, you can call it not really a verse, maybe a formula letter. Okay, so formula sentence, so that kind of thing, sutra. So his sutras are very useful for us. So you please do not stop here. Go up to there, and you will enjoy Sanskritam better when you go up to there. Even though we may not be able to what you call appreciate everything, because his very complex mathematics involved in Paninian Prakriya and very difficult. If we were not from childhood familiarized with that, very difficult to memorize and keep and all that. But the small subset that we can memorize and keep itself is a wonder. Okay, so now we have to do the abhyasa of Shtutva Sandhi. Okay, so it's also a Hal Sandhi or a Vyanjana Sandhi variety. So I have the picture as usual, and the joining is very straightforward. So you guys can, a few of you can mouth, the rest actually mouth in your own places. Okay, Tat Tika.
Tika. Tat tika.
Takara. Tat takara changing to takara. Tat Tika. Don't make it Mahaprana. What happens with a double letter is like this. Tat one part, Tika another part. Then Tat Tika. So at the Takara there is a kind of a temporal pause, time pause. Okay. Tat Tika. Tat Tika. So you don't go Tatika like that. Tatika is unpressed. Tatika is pressed. Okay. I hope you are hearing my pronunciation difference. Okay. Nadat Damarukam.
Nadaddhamarukam.
Dakara is generated. Very good. Takara switches to Dakara, and here there is a double process. Takara changes to Dakara, Dakara changes to Dakara. Third to the, that is I will show in the picture because my pronunciation may not come through so well. Third to the to da. Okay. Nadaddhamarukam. So what Tattika means? That commentary. Nadaddhamarukam means the damaru which is being played, okay, which is making the sound. Nada. Nadad means it's a Shatru form. Okay, Shatru form, that's present continuous tense form of Nada type of dhatu. Okay, maybe Nadu dhatu only. Okay, I have to check. Dalas Shat. Shakara is generated. Okay, Shatkona Shakara is generated from Shakara. So the last Shat. So 6 petals, some flower. It's an odd flower. Usually there will be 5 petals. But anyway, we will see if such thing is there. As you know, no, there is a numbering sequence that these petals follow. But anyway, we will not get there. Chakrin Daukase.
Chakrin Daukase.
See, Nakara, it changes to Nakara. Okay, da 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 na. Okay, Chakrin Daukase. Okay, don't change it to any other letter. Nakara changes to Nakara. Na. Okay, so Chakrin Daukase. Okay, see, na. Okay, this change. So Anunasika Vyanjana will remain Anunasika Vyanjana, but it changes to the favorable Anunasika Vyanjana to become pronounceable with Dhakara, and so it is Nakara. Ndaukase. See, Sandhi is about mouth, how it works. So this will be most easy to pronounce. Naturally, it will be like that. If you
Asakritanganam. Asakritanganam.
Asakrit plus tankanam.
Asakritanganam. Asakritanganam.
So takara to takara, very straightforward. Asakrit tankanam. So you should not again pronounce takara again in the together. Asakrit tankanam. So you should go with ta press. Okay. So sakrit means together or at one time. Asakrit means at different times. So some kind of composition or typing has happened at different times, or somebody who is not a typing expert may type like this, like that. I don't know what is the context of the Asakrit Tankana. This Chakrin Dhaukase, I'm not able to recall very precisely this is actually from some Gita or some place like that. So Chakrin is obviously the title for Vishnu, that is no doubt, one with Chakra. You can call it Vishnu or Krishna. Dhaukase, I'm not able to recall, so I'm not able to help you. We'll look it up. Balikas Shodasha.
Balika Shodasha.
Balika Shodasha.
So Shakara is generated. Sakara changes to Shakara. See, that is an exclusive, that's why there is a line. So that is actually from Avargiya Vyanjana set. This is from Vargiya Vyanjana set. Okay. 16 girls, same thing. Okay. Okay. Krishna, you approach. I have already helped myself here. So that critique is the tika. Beating drum is that another damarukam. 6 petals. We saw that. Krishna, you approach. So this is uttama. So tvam. Sorry, madhyama purusha. So Krishna, you approach, like that. Okay. I mean, in some kind of prayer or something it is there. Leisurely typing. That's what Asakrit Tankanam, like I explained. 16 girls. Yeah, we know that. What is it, Bhagini?
Gachasiya, dokase. Is it gachasi? Dokase.
Approach.
Approach.
Please listen, Please listen. Disjoin Sandhi and point out the letters that have joined according to Sandhi rule. Okay. See what happens. I'm just praying that you listen. It's a very difficult art to listen. Okay. Because what happens is our brain, like they say in Yoga Sutra, they explain, our brain starts branching off in its own world. And some people will be stuck in the first word when already 7 words have been explained. They don't listen to anything that is being said in between. They're not able to just move on. So you should learn the technique of bracketing. If you immediately did not getting, you should bracket it and keep moving. Okay, and go back and do the cut chewing. Cut chewing means bringing back the food and chewing again. Okay, so that it digests. So if you don't do that, it's very difficult to learn in a samuhika way. Then yes, you have to help yourself by also opening the book, reading and doing the restudying, or follow the recording, pause and listen and things like that. Okay, in a live class, if you take me back to something, it is not helpful to all others who are focusing hard and not needing to go back. Just that plea is there from me. Okay, don't simply because you can, don't take me back unnecessarily if you have failed to listen. Okay, that's all my plea is. So we have to do this. Yes. Astu Bhagini, Astu. Chinta nasti. I'm not just telling you, I'm just telling in general. It is something that I tell myself. Believe me, I am culpable of the same as a student. So Satippani. Yes, okay, let us look at Etad Damarukam. So Etad Damarukam, Etad plus Damarukam. So here reversal, what we have done, we have to try. Okay. So Satippani.
Sat plus Tippani.
Sat plus Tippani. Very easy. Okay. Sat plus Tippani. Balashashtaha.
Balashashtaha.
Somebody said Balaha. Nothing wrong. Balaha can also be put, but it is enough to put Balas plus Shashtaha. Okay. Brihat Tankashala.
Brihat plus Tankashala.
Big printing press. Big printing press. Brihat Tankashala. Brihat plus Tankashala. Okay. So again, the meanings I have listed here. So true list, Sat Tippani, 6th boy, big print shop. Asakrit Dayanam.
Asakrit Dayanam.
Asakrit plus dayanam, the to da. Again here, the to da would have happened, but at this point it is enough to show the Shutva switch over and not show the double reversal and all that. Okay. Syad dakka.
Syat plus dakka.
Perhaps the dakka is there. So dakara changes to dakara. And here I am having my doubt about it being Mahaprana Dhakara. Okay, there may be a Tankana dosha. That's why I have put it out here with a pink highlight. I think it is Alpaprana Dhakara with Mahaprana Dhakara, because Takara cannot change to Mahaprana. But I don't know enough of all the Prakriya things whether there is such a possibility. So, but anyway, the split is easy, Syat plus Dhaka, but we are questioning it should be D plus D, not D plus D. Okay, that's the question I have put for myself. We will check it with them sometime and correct it if required.
Excuse me, if it was this way, the and the, then it could be Syadha.
Syadha is not there.
That's why.
So that's why. In fact, if you look at the answer segment, you will see Syat plus Dhaka only. So there itself, there is a dead giveaway that there is a mistake here. Okay. Anyway, there are some Tankana doshas, rare though they are, but I sometimes think there may be some higher formula, Prakriya, Panini involved, and only like very expert grammarians can tell whether there is a Tankana dosha or some other additional thing is there that has not been not kind of part of the basic Shtutva that we are learning or Shtutva that we are learning. Okay. So anyway, I have highlighted my doubt. Okay, we'll move on. Okay.
I think in Shtutva Sandhi, Tavarga is replaced by the respective Tavarga only.
No, the correspondence is for the source to the source correspondence, not the destination. Is the destination is the switch influencer, but the correspondence has to be from the source, Takara to Takara, like that. Okay.
Okay, sir.
That's why, I mean, the Paninian Paribhasha talks about all that. The replacement has to be Savarna with the original that it replaces. Nothing to do with this. Okay. The replacement, the Adesha we call it, the Adesha has to be Savarna to the Sthani. We call Takara or Thakara. These are called Sthani. Okay. These are simply influencers. Okay. Syat Dhakka. So we saw that already. I don't know why it reversed. Okay. Bayakrid Dhamaraha. Sorry. Bayakrid Dhamaraha.
Bayakrid Dhamaraha.
So Dhamaraha is a new word for most of us. Dhamaraha means riot. Okay. Dhamaraha means some kind of kolahala between some people. Okay. So not exactly any ordered war or something like that. It is like total riot type situation. Nobody knows who is throwing stone at whom, who is hitting whom, that kind of situation. Dhamara. Beautiful words are there in Sanskritam for everything. We just have to look at the literature, pull back and use them. Okay. So Bayakrit Dhamaraha. Scary riot. What a beautiful word there. So that is one. Then so that's also Shtutva. Takara to Dakara change. Hasad Dimbaha. Hasad Dimbaha.
Sat plus
Hasad plus Dimbaha.
Jasat also comes.
Dimba means baby. Sometimes also used for a toy sense, but Dimba means a baby. Laughing baby. Beautiful construction. Hasad Dimbaha. Laughing baby. Okay. Sharad Dambaraha.
Sharat plus
Sharat from Sharat Kala and Dambaraha. Dambaraha is Adambara, we know, no? Adambara means somebody who was well decorated. To say Bala Adambaravagi bandiddare. We say bahut Adambar dikhte hai. So that thing Dambara is actually the portion without the Upasarga decoration type of sense. So autumn decoration. So basically in autumn, you know, the trees change color, and in particular, especially in North India, in colder climate, in South we are largely having evergreen sense, but here also flower, few changes happen. Dry leaves make it all brownish. It's that kind of thing. Okay. Sharad Dambaraha, the beauty of the autumn. That's how we should read it in English.
Sir?
Okay. Yes, Bhagini.
Sir?
Yes, Bhagini.
Sakrit generally means once, and Asakrit means more than once. That is the meaning I have heard of this leisure.
More than once, or probably it can also mean spaced out. Okay.
Okay. Right.
Mahoday.
Yes, yes, Mahodaya. Surya Narayana Varya, vadatu.
Do we have a standard table like that? Yatavanta, I mean, Yanasandhi, Gunasandhi, and we have got a table, no? Plus A is equal to A. So
I have prepared one few slides for that to help you. I will share that in the WhatsApp group. Okay. After we finish a couple of more Vyanjana Sandhi, we will do that. Now it will be overload. So I will share that by the time we do these lessons, you will have that assist material. Okay. Okay. So we will come to Laukika Nyaya. It will be nice if before the
just one question.
Just Bhagini, 1 minute.
Can I ask one question
sir.
regarding this tables?
Huh.
The tables in Shuttva Sandhi and Shuttva Sandhi, there is a halant in the middle row for the, but not a halant in the middle row for the middle column.
Everything is halant. Everything is halant in Vyanjana Sandhi.
It has to be halant in the middle. It's a mistyping in the first table.
I'm trying to go back there because you asked. It's there, halant everywhere. What is the question?
In the first table.
The book it is not there.
Shuttva.
In the book it is not there.
In the book it is not
Page
there.
19 it's not there. 19.
Oh, yeah. Here there should have been halant. Okay, you mean this table?
Yes.
Yeah, halant should be there. To be accurate, halant should be there because there is no akara. If there is akara, it becomes a swara sandhi.
Right. Thank you, sir.
That is a mistake. So they showed it for sakara, but they missed it for takara and nakara. So that's a clear editing error. Yeah.
Right, sir. Thank you.
Good observation. I had not noticed that at all, because normally we know we are dealing with Vyanjana Sandhi. We assume that only Vyanjanas are tracking. Yeah. So
everywhere the da changes to ta because of Jashtva Sandhi, no sir?
Correct. The softening is due to Jashtva. We will learn that, Bhagini. Please be patient. We will learn that. So now, with the few minutes left, let us try to close out this chapter and then start with a new chapter after the water break. Laukika Nyayaha. In this segment, there is a beautiful series of colloquial phrases used for explaining some occurrence, some kind of natural occurrence or unnatural, if we may say, is explained away using this kind of phrase. Okay, this is not Nyaya Shastra. Please don't confuse this Nyaya with Nyaya Shastra Nyaya. Nyaya Shastra is very technical. That's why it's a Shastra. This is just Laukika Nyaya. That means Loke Janaha Upayogam Kurvanti iti. Kimartam tata abhavat iti. Oh, tat kakataliya nyaya eva kimapi na anyat. Then immediately the other person will understand. Oh, it is just coincidental. So we have formed our own beautiful Sanskrit phrases for such things. Oh, it's just coincidence. Instead of using coincidence, we use a katha and explain it with a title called Kakataliya Nyaya. If you see even colloquial Kannada, Tamil, Hindi, etc., each language has its own such beautiful phrases that we use. So
Tamil it is told Kaka Okara Panambal.
But you don't have a short form like that?
No.
Phrase has to be there. Sometimes the proverbs ends up with one simple phrase. Like for example, just Savitri will be a phrase. Aur budu Savitri. उसको छोड़ो वो सावित्री है, मतलब वो बहुत बात करता है ऐसा. So there is actually a story behind that. Vatavata Savitri is the story. Vatavata Savitri Nyaya, something like that can be told in Sanskritam. Okay, that doesn't, yeah. So Kakataliya Nyaya. So there are some popular maxims in Sanskrit language. Maxim is a very good word there from English. Appropriate use of these adds charm to the speech. In this series, we give 2 maxims in each lesson of Shiksha course. It's a wonderful set. You should, in your scratch book, write it one by one so that it's all together in one place for practice. And in your own hand, it's to be written. It's better. Okay. And better to put the explanation in your own way also if you wish. Kakataliya Nyaya. When any 2 events occur together by chance, it is called Kakataliya occurrence. Kakataliya occurrence. Okay. A crow sits on a palm tree. Immediately at the same time, a palm leaf or a branch breaks loose and falls down. The 2 events, though unrelated, occur simultaneously. There is a very rare possibility that the crow was the telling blow to make the palm leaf fall. So it may be not coincidental, but we use this in the sense of non-coincidental. Okay, in such happenings, this maxim is quoted. Okay, so some guest comes, and at the same time, some urgent call comes, and you are not able to attend. So we call it that becomes Kakataliya Nyaya. ये आते ही ये मुश्किलाती हो जाता है, क्यों ऐसा? It's nothing unrelated, but we end up saying like that, and unfortunately sometimes that results in wrong conclusions also. So this teaches us, don't come to wrong conclusion. It is just coincidental. Don't think one is the cause of the other like that. Don't associate. Be logical. That is what is the explanation. Bhikshupada prasara nyaya. Bhikshu, this one does word itself explain the story. Bhikshupada prasara nyaya. Bhikshu means beggar, pada means feet, prasara means to spread it, and a maxim related to that. So the maxim of the beggar who spreads his feet, you can immediately understand. Okay, a beggar had no place even to stretch his legs. Somebody offered him a place to lie down, but in course of time, the beggar occupied the entire house and threw out the owner himself. So that is the Bhikshu Pada Prasara Nyaya.
Here also, eduthu kodutha madathu pudinguva.
Eduthu kodutha madathu pudunga. That one is slightly different. That is slightly different. So when you give somebody some gift, he goes and measures it, is the thing what you told. Oh, okay. No, what you told is close to Bhikshupada Prasarana.
But in Kannada we have, sir, Beral Torsadre Hasta Nungudru.
Beral Torsadre Hasta Nungudru is exactly Bhikshupada Prasaranya. Means if you show a finger, they eat your hand. That is the phrasing. Correct.
Or if you give an inch, they take a mile. If you give an inch, they take a mile.
If you give an inch, they take a mile. Beautiful one. Similar.
ungli deke pauncha pakadna.
What is the pauncha pakadna means what?
Pauncha is the
wrist.
Wrist.
Oh, okay. Similar to what we have. So there are kind of good similar things throughout India. Very nice, but slightly different story for each. Nice. So Sangrah.
Mahodaya, I give this example. Say you give some small consideration for doubts in the class, but the people, I utilize the entire class for doubts only. So is it correct?
Okay, what do I say? The student herself has told, so I don't want to say anything.
So the entire class is damaged. So finally,
no, not damaged. Don't worry, no damage. I will control those things. When I know something is excessive, I will try to help the larger goal. Okay, that's why I'm being. I'm not trying. So if you note, correct, your example is correct. I'm not trying to be nice. I am trying to be helpful. That is my goal. Okay.
Understood.
Don't worry.
Example wise, is it correct? No.
Correct. Now you don't please confirm it 5 times, then you will belong to the example.
Yes.
Here is a Sangrahya Vishaya is a segment where we learn collectible items. Okay, good verses and things that are good to know. which is from the Samskrita Vangmaya, from the world of Sanskritam. Samskrita Vangmayat Svikrita Vishayanam Krite Asmin Bhage Pratyekasmin Pate Kinchit Pataha Bhavati Bahu Samyak Bhavati Janimaha Idanim. Uttaram Yat Samudrasya Himadreshchaiva Dakshinam Varsham Tad Bharatam Nama Bharati Yatra Santatihi. Uttaram Yat Samudrasya Himadreshchaiva Dakshinam Varsham Tad Bharatam Nama Bharati Yatra Santatihi. Here is a description of the boundary of our country in the Puranas. It's from one of the Ashtadasha Puranas. Sometimes it will be duplicately found in multiple Puranas, these kind of quotes. Uttaram, that which is in the north, Yat, which Samudrasya, of the Sagara or the Samudra or the ocean, Himadrehe cha eva dakshinam, south of Himadri Parvatas. Himadri is, the Adri is Parvata, Himadri is Parvata filled with snow, okay, which is Himalaya. So Himadrehe cha eva dakshinam, and also south of the Himalayas, present in such a location. Varsham, the country, tat, that, Bharatam nama, by the name of Bharata, Bharati, the person of the Indian nation, Bharati, Yatra Santatihi, the lineage is Bharatiya. That's what it means. Okay, so very simple geographical explanation to Bharata. Just stand by, I have a call that I have to take. Okay. If wife, sister, anybody calls, we have to answer. So I take your apology and take the time. Okay. So the region to the north of the ocean and to the south of Himalayas is known as Bharatavarsham. The inhabitants here are called Bharatiyas. Here the word Varsha refers to a continent with a Jambu in the Jambu Dvipa. Okay, of the 9 Varshas in Jambu Dvipa, Bharatam is the 9th. Okay, so you know, we guys use it in many, if you'd have heard it also, Asmin Vartamane Me Roho Dakshine Parshve, like this whole Pravara we say, no? So that Pravara contains this explanation. Yeah.
Arun, you are referring to Sankalpa, right?
I didn't understand, sir.
Mantra Sankalpa, before puja you are telling the Sankalpa, this thing.
In puja padati, when we take a sankalpa for a puja, no, the pandit will actually recite this whole sequence, where basically we try to locate ourselves in temporal and locational way. That means both in time and space we locate ourselves and then start the process. So that's that thing. Okay, sankalpa we call it. Next one. Ratnakaradhautapadam Himalaya Kiritinim Brahmarajarshiratnadhyam Vande Bharata Mataram. This is a prayer to the Mata, Bharata Mata, but it actually explains a little bit locatively also, and also about its grandness. Okay, stuti of its grandness. So Vande Bharata Mataram, hey Bharata Mata, I salute you. Okay, so these are all qualities. Ratnakaradhauta padam. So your feet are washed by the ocean king. So instead of just saying we are north of the ocean, this gives very, very poetic explanation for the fact that we are north of the ocean. That means your feet are washed by the ocean king. What a beautiful way to explain. Then Himalaya Kiritinim. She who is the who has the Himalayas as her coronet. Okay, so crown. Himavan is your crown. Brahma Rajarshi Ratnadya. So those the rishis of kingly origin, okay, Brahma Rajarshi, those who have attained the highest rishitva, that kind of thing. So Brahmin sages and royal sages. So Brahma Rishi, Raja Rishi, Brahma Rajarshi is a compound there. Okay, are the jewels on your body. Ratnadhyam. Adhya is that lady which is adorned with Ratna. So Ratnadhya. So who are the Ratnas? The Brahma Rishis and Raja Rishis who have increased her knowledge space. Okay. So to such a Bharata Mataram Aham Vande. So all of them are in karma position because Bharata Mataram Aham Vande. Okay, I salute you. Where is I? Vande has I. Aham is embedded in Vande. Okay, because it is a Uttama Purusha Ekavachana form of the Kriyapada. Beautiful. Contribution of Bharata, well, just quickly finish, Bhagini. Contribution of Bharata to the field of mathematics and science, invention of zero,
Sir?
Shunyam or Abhavaha.
Could you just explain the first one, sir? Ratna Karaudha Padam. How do we break this?
Dhauta means washed, Padam means the feet, Ratnakara is the ocean, name for the Indian Ocean. Because jewels are, are extracted from the ocean. You know that pearls and other things. Huh? So that's things. Okay.
Thanks.
Contribution of Bharata to the field of mathematics and science, invention of zero, Shunyam Abhavaha. Basically, two aspects. One is the decimal system, which is possible if you know about zero. Okay, so that's what is the important thing. So it's very related to the decimal system. There is no 10 without a zero. Okay, that's what. Okay, Shunyam Abhavaha, that's how they used to name it. Indian numerals, Sankhya, decimal system, Dashamana Paddhatihi, Athva Ankasthanam, like that we can say in Sanskritam. Algebra, Bija Ganitam, Avyakta Ganitam, another name. Okay. And then trigonometry, Trikona Mapanam. This is a little bit reverse translation from Trigona, but anyway, Trikona Mapanam, measurement of angles and things like that. So Ayurveda school of medicine, no need to put it in Sanskritam, Ayurveda. Atomic theory, Anima, Garima, Anuhu, Dhyanukam, Trianukam. So there is a concept of a single element, a twin molecule type, and then a larger molecule. So these kind of concepts are there in our Vaisheshika sutras. So surgery, cosmetic surgery, Shushruta Samhita talks a lot about all that. Then yoga is another grand shastra. So many of them are very ancient. Some of them are more in the past 1000, 1500 years. See, for us, 1500 years is not even ancient. It's funny how we state it easily. Okay. Vyasta karmani vyakyata udaharanam. Okay. So this one is simply I pulled something to show how they used to put challenges. The mathematicians used to pose challenges to the other mathematicians to solve. So this statement here, Sardadvikena gunitas tribir hruto vargito yuto navabihi tat padameka vihinam rupa chatushkam sako rashihi. What is the square root of this is the question, Rashi. So this square root when subtracted by 1 is 4. That means square root of this should be 5, obviously. I mean, so but you can construct this using those way in which they used to use technical words. Sarda is with half. Okay. Dvikena, so doubled. So that means 2.5. So you can see Sarda Dvikena is 2.5 y. Because of ena, some element is embedded by that. So 2.5 y, they have taken y here. So like this, I am not good enough to fully analyze, but you can pretty much see gunita tisribhi hruto gunita, okay, multiplied, okay, trisribhi hruto, before that having been divided by 3. So squared, okay. Vargito yuto navabihi, vargito squared actually, vargito squared yuto navabihi. added with 9. Everything is there in Samskrita Laukika words almost, but in a Shastriya sense they use it. So there is a paribhasha when they use that. You have to become familiar with that. Okay, I just showed you. You may wonder how they are mathematics. So they had their own techniques. Okay, to carry it on, because the paddhati of carrying on was oral. Mugging up the orally, you have to memorize. So to be able to memorize, it has to follow a prasa. So it has to have a meter. So they used to compose it in verses like this. Doesn't mean they had their own. They didn't have their own notation. Sometimes very old granthas are available where they had their own ways of writing these number notations, etc. But because paper printing press, etc., was not yet invented, they had their own. I don't know why mechanically we didn't progress so much, or whether we lost it. Actually they had and we have lost those. Lot of burning, destruction has happened in India. So what do we know? Both due to external invasion and internal fights. So let's take a break, guys, and then you guys can try this exercise. Nothing very tough, so you guys can try this out. Okay, or very quickly after the break we will try to do a few, and then start the new lesson hopefully today. Okay, so take a water break. We'll gather back at 12:15. Okay, and go on
Sir,
for another 20 minutes. I'm taking leave now and coming back here in 4-5 minutes.
sir, can I just say something? Sir, can I just ask something?
Yeah, please, Bhagini.
Yeah,
What is the question?
regarding the disjoint sandhi, that syad dhakka, I just checked in Google in another Shiksha this thing. There's a typing error. It will be the third varna only on top.
Okay, correct. Okay, thanks, Bhagini. Thanks for that.
Mahodaya, you were referring to print as tankana. Normally in Kannada we say tankasale for mint, no, where the coins are struck. Is it also a word for printing?
Pressing something. Tankana means to actually press something. So even metal work you press, na. And actually early printing used to happen by pressing metallic letters into paper. So yeah, similar.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so let us get started. So Adholikite, usually the exercise at the end of every lesson is a prototype of the type of questions that could come also eventually. But here it's easier because it only relates to this lesson. So later on we will review how to remember from where we have to extract things. So that's Adholikite vakye vibhaktihi nirdishata. So this question, I have not seen this type of question come in the exam, but it's nice exercise. So identify the vibhakti of the words in this sentence. This is anyway a part of some anvaya krama that you would do. They will say pada vibhajanam krutva padanam vibhakti rupani darshayitva tatparyam likata, something like that will be there, na? Athva either for a subhashita or for the section related to Anvaya, that question will come. So as part of that you will do. Here they are just introducing you how to do it for even any random sentence. It doesn't have to be some big verse. So Bhikshukaha kshudhayaha shamanaya padabhyam eva gramat gramam gatva bhiksham yachate sarvatra. The meaning is very easy. The beggar to solve his hunger by the feet only, I mean by walk only, from village to village, having gone. So the fruit of begging, the act of begging, yachate sarvatra, he begs everywhere. That means bhavati bhikshan dehi ityuktva bhiksham yachate sarvatra, he begs everywhere, like this. So now more technically, now what we have to do is identify what is the vibhakti and vachana, not just vibhakti. Though they say vibhakti, we should say vibhakti includes identifying both the row and the column. That means the vibhakti and vachana also is to be found out. So that is the exercise. So Bhikshukaha, very easy. You guys can tell me what is it.
Prathama ekvachana.
So yeah, in the exam, if such a question comes, you write it Prathama ekavachana like that. But I am simplifying it with just a numerical notation 1.1. Okay. Kshudayaha.
Shashti bahuvachanam.
Of the
So,
hunger.
but here, Shudha, it should be, if it is Shashti, it is Strilinga, na? Shudha is Strilinga Shabda.
Correct.
So it should be Shudha, na?
Kshudayaha.
No, if it is Strilinga, then it should be only Shudha, na?
Kshuddha. Of Kshuddha. Kshuddha is the Pratipadika. Akaranta Strilinga.
Ramayaha, like that.
Ramayaha, Sitayaha, Kshuddhayaha. Shashti ekavachana.
So it is a Samaspada.
No. Who said it's Samastipada? It is hunger itself. Kshuddha. Chamanaya.
Chaturthi Visheshanam.
Ekavachanam.
Visheshanam for the sake of. Okay, Kshamanaya.
Ekavachanam.
So Chaturthi ekavachanam. Okay.
Napumsakalingam, no? Shamanam, Shamanaya.
Shamanam, probably Shamanaya, like that. Okay. Padabhyam.
Tritiya
With the feet, like that. So
third.
Dvivachana.
Third is
no?
Karanakaraka Dvivachana. Okay, using the 2 feet, padabhyam.
Padabhyam.
So it should be
Two-
tritiya.
2 feet.
Tritiya
Tritiya vibhakti
Tritiya.
and dvivachana. Okay.
Dvivachana.
Ramena ramabhyam ramaihi. Ramabhyam padabhyam. Okay. Okay. Or palena palabhyam. That way. Okay. Eva.
Avyaya.
Avyaya. So for avyaya, the notation we use 0, 0. Okay. 0 means it doesn't have it's applicable in all vibhaktis in the same way. It's an avyaya. So 0. There's no declension as such. Okay. Gramat. Ramat, Gramat. So Panchami Ekavachana. Gramam. Ekavachana Dvitiya. Don't say Dvivachana. Dvitiya Ekavachana. Dvitiya Vibhakti Ekavachanam. Gatva.
Anvaya.
Anvaya. Avyaya. So zero. Tvantavyaya. Very good. Tvantavyaya. Bhiksham.
It is
Tritiya
Ekavachana.
Very good. Okay. So this is the karma pada for yachana kriya. Okay. Yachate has bhiksha as the karma. Okay. And the gramam is the karma pada for gamana kriya. Gramam gatva. Okay. So that's the split. So gatva immediately makes a clause. So we should identify its associates. So gatva goes with gramat, gramam, gatva. Okay. Bhiksham yachate. What is yachate? Kriyapadam. Okay.
Yachate kriyapadam.
It is a lat atmanepadi. Okay. Pratama purusha ekavachana. Okay. 1 dot atmane lat. I have put the full explanation. I have put it in blue so that it stands out. There is no requirement about to answer that part, but enough to say kriyapadam here. But if you know it is a lat vartamana kala and it is a pratama purusha ekavachana atmanepadi, you can notate all those, nothing wrong. Okay. Sarvatra.
Anvaya.
Okay. Avyayam. But actually, this is actually little bit like a locative avyaya. Okay. It has a saptami sense, like I told tatra, atra, kutra, sarvatra, ubhayatra. All these are locative avyayas, you can say. So 0 saptamyarthe I have put in bracket. Okay.
Sarvanam you can say, sir.
No. It is not Sarvanama. Sarvanama is Saha, Sa. Those are Sarvanamas.
Adverb.
Correct. Okay. No, it is a locative avyaya. Adho nirdishtanam shatranta pullinga rupani likata. Rakshati, very easy. Rakshantau, rakshantah. Vahati.
Vahantau,
vahantah. Bhashati. Bhashan means protecting. Vahan means carrying. Bhashan means barking. Or you can take the sense of speaking, but bhashan in this context looks like barking type. Okay. Dhavanti. Dhavantah. You have to say the plural. Dhavantah. So dhavan, dhavantau, dhavantah. As running, many people, associated to many people. Gachanti. Gacchantau, gacchantah. Very easy. All are easy. Right now, because we are looking at Pratama Vibhakti, Ekavachana, Bahuvachana forms, tends to be easy. It starts stumping us when we go to other Vibhaktis. You have to be knowing the declensions. You have to mug up one standard and.
But we have to answer all three, sir. Rakshantau.
Nah. Blue one only is the answer. Okay. I have put it because we are learning and it's nice to every time practice the 3 forms. Okay. Uttarayata answer. Ahrudayam vinayashilatayaha karanam kim. Okay, verse.
Vairagyam.
Very good. So we saw this verse. Dambena lobhena bhiya hriyava prayo vinito jana esha sarvah vairagyatas Hridayam vinitam naram varam dhurlabhameva manye. So ahrudayam vinayashilatayaha karanam vairagyam iti tatra jnayate. It's an inference of that whole verse. Moral from that whole verse. Okay. Kena vina daivam na siddhyati.
Purushakarena.
The two wheels of a chariot, right? Two wheels of a chariot. Very good. Yata yekena chakrena na rathasya gatir bhavet. Evam purushakarena vina daivam na siddhyati. Very good. Rathasya gatihi kena na bhavati. Ekena chakrena hi na bhavati. Ekena chakrena hi na bhavati. Anvaya rachanam kuruta. See, again, this is not the type that will come in the exam. They have given one sentence. Usually it will come for a verse, as we know, but it is good to practice with sentences first. But this is actually a piece of a verse only. It is the moral portion of a piece of a verse. So you can call it as a ukti type of sentence. Nahi jnanena sadrisham pavitramiha vidyate. So we have to do this. Okay. Jnanena sadrisham pavitram iha na vidyate hi. So jnanena sadrisham, similar to the knowledge. So here this karanakaraka is the upapada. Jnanena sadrisham. Like that. Okay. For comparison like that, we use a karanakaraka sense. So pavitram iha. Pavitram, that means something holy. Iha, in this world. Na vidyate, doesn't exist. He, indeed. Okay. So I have done the detailed anvaya. I'm just showing it as a prototype how to go about. First take out the verb, underline it for yourself. So here take the negation of the verb along with the verb. Na vidyate. Kim bhavati na vidyate. Something like that you can ask. Now, or you can just state it as navidyate as the initial trigger, the focal point of the vakya. Okay. Then kutra navidyate, where it doesn't exist. Iha navidyate. Okay. Here it doesn't exist in this world. Iha loka we use, na, in Kannada also we say iha loka. So that one. Okay. Then kim navidyate, pavitram navidyate. Extract the karma pada. Okay. Kidrisham pavitram, sadrisham pavitram, like pavitram. Okay. Kena sadrisham, with what equal? Jnanena sadrisham. Like that. There are a few other ways of extracting. I have just gone from right to left almost. Okay. So katham na vidyate hi. See, even this avyaya hi has been extracted with a katham kind of question. How it doesn't exist? It indeed doesn't exist. It's my own way of extracting things like that. Sometimes you don't even have to do it. You can put na vidyate hi and talk hi as a avyaya. Okay, and see, iha asmin loke iti saptamyarte iha iti hi ityasya kriyayaha nischayatayaha suchakaha. So the certainty of the action is being indicated by hi. Vidyate eva iti. Eva is another sense of he. Okay. So that is the process. Okay. These kind of things difficult to collectively answer. So I'm going to quickly show how I would do it as an example for you guys. So dharma samstapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. Famous word of Krishna, which is quoted in as the title by many institutes which don't do one dharmic thing. Dharma samstapanaya yuge yuge sambhavami iti Krishna vadati. Kimartam sambhavami dharma samsthapanaya sambhavami. Kada sambhavami yuge yuge pratyeka. Why duplication of yuga? Pratyekasmin yuge. In every yuga, to say that we say yuge yuge. It is an Indian technique, no? To say every, we say do twice. Okay. Click for the detailed anvaya. Dharma
The
samsthapan.
first one is also.
Bagini?
Sir, the first one was also part of the fourth charan of the shloka.
Correct.
4th chapter 38.
Wow, Bagini, I appreciate your. So you looks like you have pretty much memorized the whole thing. It's highly laudable. I wish I had.
4.27.
Very good, very good, very good. Sambhavami is the kriya pada. Okay, kaha sambhavati. See, this is my method. When I ask the question, I ask it in third person. Kaha sambhavati. Who happens? Who comes into being? Who happens? Aham sambhavami. So I answer in the Uttama Purusha. Question is in Prathama Purusha. Okay, because we don't know like that we say. So we cannot ask this for Uttama Purusha kind of again. So that's why we do this. Then Next you have
So
to
why
kada.
it is kaha sambhavati? It should be sambhavami, no?
Nah, kaha doesn't go with sambhavami. Sometimes I have seen in Sanskrit Bharati they have asked like that. It is incorrect because kaha is a prathama purusha question. Okay. And so the verb should be put in prathama purusha to make that an honest Sanskrit sentence. See, so you can see just like we ask in any language, yaru iruttare, nanu iruttini. Yaru irukrar, nanu irukren. Kaun hota hai, main hota hu. Okay, so that is the correct sequence of question and answer. Okay. Kada sambhavami? Yuge sambhavami.
Sir, should it be kutra sambhavami?
Nothing wrong, but I asked kada because yuga is kalika, not sthanika.
Okay. Right.
It is locational, then it is kutra. If it is temporal, temporal is a big English phrase for time. Okay, time nature of the nature of time is temporal. So if it is temporal, then yuga, yuge, like that. Okay.
Kasmai.
Kimartam or samsthapanam kasmai, correct. Okay. Kimartam is easy, that's why Bhagini. So we should say kimartam for what good reason? Kimartam sambhavami, samsthapanaya sambhavami. So very straightforward. Kasya samsthapanaya dharma. See, here I have normally not required because this is a samastapada. Dharma samsthapana is a samastapada. So you don't need to do this kind of thing, but I have taken that liberty. Samsthapanaya sambhavami, because there is another question that can be asked to extract the samasapada. Kasya samsthapanaya, dharma samsthapanaya. You can almost see the vigraha vakya. Dharmasya samsthapanaya is the vigraha. But we cannot say dharmasya samsthapanaya. So I have said dharma hyphen samsthapanaya to show the samasta. Yuge yuge pratyekasmin yuge iti arte ityarte dvivarocharanam. Doubling, double pronunciation is for pratyekasmin iti artham janaitum prayungmahe asmabhi. Okay, so that one done. So samyojya likata we just now did manas chanchalam manash chanchala. Gachat janaha.
Gachat janaha.
Dhimat chhatraha. Dhimat chhatraha. Sakrit chalaya. Chakara. Sakrit chalaya. Bahavas choraha. Bahavash choraha. So Bahavaha choraha has become Bahavas choraha in the first step, and then it has become Bahavahash choraha. Shakar. Chutva is the last step. Okay. So with that, and here I have many of you may want additional references also. So Vyoma Samstha has a good series of lessons from the very expert of grammar. So Soumya Bhagini has started this course and recorded historically. It's also available from this website, may be slightly different now. It may be okay, org maybe instead of in, but if you go to in also you will get it. So you may have to change it to org. Okay, that is one. All of you should make use of the lovely lessons there. Some of them are basic level available, but many of them start climbing to higher levels there. Paninian Prakriya based teaching happens there. Samskrita Bharati Samsthayaha Jalapute api asti. So that is YouTube channel is there of Samskrita Bharati where all the Shiksha Pathas are collected. So you can use this playlist link. Maybe this sheet I will share in the WhatsApp so that you have this link. Then Nivedita Bhagini also has a collection of useful things for Shiksha, and actually she has for others also, other levels also. So she is actually again a volunteer of Samskrita Bharati who is studying Sanskritam continuously in a higher sense. She is also in the same area as me from the Marathalli division. So she has this nice collection. I will share these 3 links. Okay, right now I will left it there on the screen for you guys to look at, but it's not clickable there. So I will share the links for you guys. Okay. So with that we conclude today's lesson. I think I thought I will have time to start the next one. It's not exactly been stellar progress. I apologize. I'm doing my best, but we will try to accelerate. Okay. So next, that is tomorrow,
So it
Sunday,
will
11
cover
o'clock.
even the Siksha portions, the 3 documents what you're sending, sir?
The 3 links, madam. Yeah, Shiksha portions are specifically
3
covered.
links.
Yes, correct. So the meeting again is tomorrow 11 o'clock, same link, but anyway I will send a reminder because people look like are still confused about the usage of these links. That's okay. So every time I'll be sending it. It's not a big effort for me to do that. In the info page of WhatsApp also you'll find. Try to avoid thank you, yes, good, things like that. When you have a trouble, definitely ask. Some student or the other is coming forward to help. That is very nice. I appreciate the students who jump in when they know what to say. Okay. Thank you very much. Let us try to avoid too much clutter there because people get confused. You guys have formed an alternate group where you want to discuss. That is good. So you can join there and interdiscuss. But when there is some particular thing, don't hesitate to ask on the main group if it is related to what we are studying. So with that, we end the lesson today. Thank you very much. So I will do a prayer to close out.
Thank you, sir.
सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ओम शांति 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 हरि ओम
Thank you and good day.
धन्यवादः